In just 7 days, thousands of Dominican flags will be waving along 6th Avenue for the 42nd Annual Dominican Day Parade. We couldn't be more excited.
That's right. Dominicans are the largest Hispanic population here in New York City, making up nearly 35% of Hispanics.
Yeah, we're doing big things. We're doing huge things in all walks of life. Just take a look at Jesus Rivera. She's 16 years old. She's the youngest gymnast on Team USA in the Paris Olympics. Rivera says that she just wants to help her community and inspire young Latinas who look up to her.
And who can forget the cultural impact? Fashion designer Marc Jacobs recently went viral because of his 4-inch acrylic nails. His nail artist, a Dominican woman from the Bronx.
You love to see it. We are everywhere and our influence is only growing. Joining us now is Denise Felipe-Adams, Executive Director and Senior Advisor for the Mayor's Office of Innovation and Emerging Markets. And also we have Gregoria Feliciano, Associate Director of the 1199 SEIU Child Care Fund. Thank you so much for being here, and we're fittingly dressed.
I know.
Red, white, and blue.
Across the board.
It wasn't going to script it better.
Right? Yeah, we got it. We got it, ladies.
I know. It's beautiful.
Let's talk about what is being Dominican. What does it mean to you? Let's start with Gregoria.
Well, Dominican comes from a long legacy of ancestors who have values of perseverance, determination, are talented, are very resourceful. So I have to live up to that. I emigrated in the 60s and have been fully educated in the great state of New York, and living up to the legacy of what it is to be a Dominican is giving back to my community, is extending a hand to fellow Dominicans, particularly the young youth. And so this is why I'm part of the scholarship committee on the parade.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
For me, it's been a joy. I'm the first generation born here in New York City in the Lower East Side, and I've never really seen the full representation of what it is to be Dominican. We're like a melting pot, sancocho, you know, a little bit of everything in it, but we bring the flavor. And I found my voice in politics, thank God. I had wonderful mentors and teachers, but for me, it's a vibrant joy. I love the fact that Jesus Rivera won the gold medalist, also NBA championship.
Al Horford.
Yes. And we were always known for like the typical baseball players, but we're bodegueros, we're taxitas, we're entrepreneurs, we're restaurant owners. And I tell you, and we're definitely trendsetters. So for me, I love my Dominican culture. I love the music. I love the vibrant energy that we bring to the room. And I think that we just need a little more representation. And I'm happy to be representing in the mayor's office.
You know what? You are part of the melting pot. So what is the theme of this year's parade?
It is Merengue Nuestro Ritmo. I just want to pass it on to my colleague so she can say it.
Yes, thank you. So the merengue, we're celebrating 175 years of its existence, right? And so we're going to share with the community its roots, where the ritmo come from, where the rhythm originate from, explore the initial instruments used, the guiro, the accordion, la tambora, and because merengue really evokes in us a sense of joy, unity, pride, and hope. It has a very festive melody, and so the minute you hear the merengue, you know it's time to forget about our problems, forget about our joy.
Love it.
I definitely want to add, if you allow me, I grew up hearing merengue every Saturday when we had to do oficio, which meant we had to clean the home. So I grew up to hearing Zafiro, Juan Luis Guerra. Merengue was just our vibrant wake-up, our alarm clock, right, for cleaning. So I must say that our culture, not only the music, but it's just everything that encompasses of what we do.
Well, I want to ask you this, because Dominicans, as you mentioned, a big melting pot. I always feel like you could put a Dominican anywhere in the world and they're going to thrive. That's my personal feelings. They found New York to be home. Dominicans have made their home here, the largest minority group that's continued to grow in New York City. From the mayor's office perspective, just what's that like knowing that that representation of Dominicans are here in New York? It's
you know, encouraging. It's beautiful, it's vibrant. I must say that we have like little Santo Domingo in Uptown. And we're, you know, we have we have a lot of representation in throughout all city elected officials. We have our first DOT commissioner, Denise Rodriguez, our congressman, a whole bunch of wonderful assemblywomen in the Bronx.
The Bronx Deputy Director, Jeanette
Jeanette Peguero, who's also a fellow honoree, and you as well. I can't wait to celebrate with everyone. But the representation is key, especially women representation, because we are hard workers. We're not only running the household, running the family, but more importantly, if every young teenager, young lady, young man sees a face like mine in the administration,
absolutely,
it only motivates them that they consider it as an opportunity. So I am so grateful that Mayor Adams has, bestowed this honor on me, of course, and this responsibility of making sure that people can relate to me, and also speaking the language, right? I've translated for many years when he was Brooklyn Borough President. All things Spanish came to my desk.
Well, I do want to make sure that we talk about the scholarship. Very important here. Tell us about the scholarship program and how this isn't just a celebration of Dominican heritage, but also helping young Dominican students.
Absolutely. Well, the parade, we enjoy highlighting the achievements of people distinguished in many industries, but the scholarship, it is the ulterior motive for the donors and the sponsors. So the scholarship launched in 2015. The parade has committed over $1 million in scholarships to over 200 students so far. The application process is closed at this point, and we're currently reviewing. Initially, 536 students applied. We're reviewing 126 of those students who qualify with an academic performance of nearly 4.0, who have financial need, and who are starting their college career, or they could be in a trade school, or entering college, or a graduate student.
Love it.
We don't
When
distinguish.
should parents know about applying?
They should apply early on in March when the portal is open, with just initial interest that you want to apply, that you have the academic performance to prove that. And then we ask for a series of transcripts, the cost of attendance, a financial needs statement, and definitely we have to ask for students to explain the Dominicanidad and how that has propelled them to move forward and pursue their goal of higher education.
Well, thank you guys so much.
Two role models here.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Beautiful.
We'll be celebrating Friday at the gala.
Oh, yes. I look forward to be dancing a little merengue.
Bring my dancing shoes. And of course, you can join us for the Dominican Day Parade.
August 11th.
On Sunday, August 11th on ABC 7 NY. We're going to be showing it right here.
Thank you. Catch us there.